Eleanor, what are you doing this morning? Did you finish all the chores?
Good morning, Jane. I was just cleaning the house.
Cleaning, huh? But the last time I checked, your cleaning wasn't thorough enough. Do you remember the water droplets left in the kitchen sink? As a wife, shouldn't you be doing things more perfectly?
I'm sorry, Jane. I'll make sure to clean more carefully from now on.
Please do. You need to fulfill your duties as a wife properly. By the way, what are you planning to make for Mason's dinner tonight? You're not going to rely on frozen food or take shortcuts, right?
No, I'm preparing everything from scratch, considering the nutritional balance, so it's all good.
Is that so? But can I really trust your idea of all good? Are you actually tasting the food yourself? The taste is important, but so are the preparation and nutritional balance. For your sake, I'll check your cooking once.
You really don't need to go that far, Jane.
Why are you hesitating? I'm Mason's mother. It's only natural for me to check if you're fulfilling your duties as a wife. Besides, if you're not doing everything properly, it's Mason who will suffer. He seems tired lately. Are you sure you're taking good care of him?
Of course. I work hard on the housework every day, and Mason hasn't mentioned anything.
That's the problem. Men don't often voice their complaints, so you thinking everything is all good is the most dangerous. You need to tighten up and do better. Only when you perfect the housework and cooking, you can say you're fulfilling your duties as a wife. From now on, I'll be checking more strictly, so be prepared.
Oh my God, but I'm doing my best, and I believe Mason is satisfied as well.
It's not enough for you to just think he's satisfied. For Mason's sake, I'll train you to do even better.
I see. I do my best with the housework every day, and I do everything I can.
That everything you can isn't good enough. You need to perform your duties as a wife perfectly. Eleanor, you still haven't learned to keep in touch, have you? Think about your position. Shouldn't you be the one to reach out regularly?
Good morning, Jane. I'm sorry.
When are you planning to come over? There's something you should say before greeting me, something like, I apologize for not arriving on time, or I'll be there right away to take care of all the housework at your home. Please forgive me and stuff.
Excuse me.
See? I even provided you with the exact words a daughter-in-law should say. Now hurry up and apologize to me. And come over here immediately.
You know what?
Oh, by the way, make sure to bring your car when you come by. I'm going to visit a friend for tea this afternoon, so you'll be driving me there and back.
Hey, Jane. I just wanted to ask, you haven't forgotten that I'm in my final month of pregnancy, right? Lately, my belly has really gotten heavy, and it's becoming difficult to move around as easily as before. Especially with driving, it's quite challenging. And honestly, I sometimes feel scared. Also, I'm finding it harder to do housework as smoothly as I used to. So I was hoping you might allow me to take a bit of a break.
What? Eleanor, are you serious? So what if you're in your final month? Imagine what it was like when I was pregnant with Mason and Owen. I was still moving around the house right up until the moment I gave birth, doing all the cleaning and cooking. Isn't that what a normal wife should be doing? It's ridiculous to think you can slack off just because you're in your final month. There are much tougher things ahead as a mother. If you're already complaining now, how will you manage later?
I understand what you're saying, Jane, and I really do respect how strong and capable you are. But every pregnancy is different, and honestly, I'm just really scared of something happening to the baby if I push myself too hard. I really want to avoid overexerting myself. So I would be so grateful if you could understand.
No! With such a soft attitude, you can't fulfill your role as a mother. Come over here immediately. Just because you're in your final month doesn't mean you can't do anything. Such excuses won't fly. You've heard that a little exercise is good for the body, right? Not moving is much more dangerous. Do you understand that?
Either way, I don't have a car today, so it really doesn't seem possible for me to come.
Why don't you have a car? I don't want to hear any excuses.
Mason's car is in for its inspection, so he took my car to work this morning. So neither car is at home right now.
Oh, I see. Well, if it's for Mason, I suppose there's nothing we can do. I'll let it slide this time that you don't have a car. But in that case, just walk over here. It's hard for me to prepare for the tea party by myself, you know.
I'm not coming. Jane, as I've said multiple times, I'm in my final month of pregnancy. Do you not understand how crucial this time is and how carefully I need to spend it? The doctor has also advised me to avoid overexertion as much as possible, and Mason has told me to prioritize my and the baby's health above all else. So I'm following that advice and resting as much as I can.
Honestly, what a troublesome situation. So, does that mean you're not planning to come to my birthday party this weekend either? It's my 60th birthday celebration, and I've mentioned that all the relatives will be gathering. It's unthinkable for you to miss such an important day. As a daughter-in-law, you must fulfill at least that responsibility.
Oh, yes, Mason and I are planning to attend, so of course I'll be there. However, if I start feeling unwell, I hope you'll understand if I need to leave.
Oh, is that so? Well, that's fine. But you're really sneaky, only playing the good daughter-in-law when Mason is around. You may think you can deceive me, but there's no way that will work.
In any case, I can't visit your home today. I hope you'll understand. Jane, I really can't push myself any further, so I would appreciate your understanding.
No, that's not acceptable. You need to fulfill your duties as a daughter-in-law. If you're not responsible, how do you plan to support the family in the future? This is for your own good too.
Jane.
Eleanor, what are you doing? Have you forgotten your place again? Jesus Christ! Where are you, and what are you doing right now? You're not slacking off somewhere, are you? On such an important day, it's unthinkable that you would let your guard down even for a moment. And just because Mason can't make it due to a sudden work commitment, that doesn't change what you need to do as a daughter-in-law. You can't afford to slack off just because your husband isn't here. Such leniency won't be tolerated. Even if you're close to your due date, don't neglect your duties. Today is my birthday, so work harder than usual.
I'm sorry, Jane. I truly apologize, but my belly is starting to feel tight. I'm really scared to push myself right now, so could I please take a little break? I'll get back to it as soon as I'm feeling better.
Take a break, you say? That's absolutely unacceptable. Today is an important day with all the relatives gathered, and you're making excuses to try to get out of it? How disgraceful! And besides, Owen is back home for the first time in a while today. Yet, with you in such a sorry state, what does the future hold? I feel so sorry for Mason. Knowing you're such an unreliable wife only adds to my endless worries. Hey, Eleanor. It's been a while. Are you okay? Is everything all right? I've been really worried.
Owen? Oh, I see. Thanks for checking in.
And sorry for using WhatsApp. I'm sending this secretly, trying not to let Mom see. If I talk to you directly, Mom might get even more upset, and then she'd be even harsher on you.
I'm really sorry for making you worry, Owen, but I really appreciate you reaching out like this. Thank you. Having you around is a great comfort.
No, Eleanor. I'm the one who should apologize. I'm truly sorry for the trouble my mom keeps causing you. Actually, my brother specifically asked me to take good care of you. He told me to make sure I protect you while he's not around.
Wait, Mason said that?
Yeah, he did. He had a sudden work commitment, so he absolutely couldn't make it today. Otherwise, he would have rushed over right away.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, it was an urgent matter involving a client that only Mason could handle.
It's really unfortunate. I think my brother wanted to tell you not to come too. But the other day, when I refused one of Mom's unreasonable demands, she made a point of coming over herself and dragged me to her place. It was really tough. So today, especially if you decided not to come, I thought it would lead to an even bigger mess. My brother was really worried about that as well. He knows how harsh Mom can be with her daughter-in-law, so I think that made him even more concerned.
I see. I'm a bit surprised but also happy that Mason was so worried about me. Thank you, Owen. If I can just get through today, I'll be heading back to my parents' place tomorrow, so I'll do my best to hang in there.
Oh, yes. My brother mentioned that too. Your parents are returning from their overseas assignment, and you'll be going back to your family's home in the neighboring town tomorrow, right?
That's right. So I just need to make it through today and then safely get back home.
In that case, I'll help out as much as I can. Eleanor, you're heavily pregnant, so please don't try to do everything by yourself.
But this is something I'm used to. I don't want to burden you too, Owen.
No. Now's not the time to be saying that. You're heavily pregnant and I won't allow you to push yourself alone. Are you in the kitchen right now? If so, let's just head home already. I'll take care of everything else, so don't worry about Mom's mood. If you'd like, I can drive you home. Please, Eleanor, you have to take it easy. Hey, Eleanor, is everything okay?
I'm sorry. My stomach. It suddenly hurts.
What? Eleanor, are you okay? You need to lie down immediately. Eleanor, can you stop this nonsense already? Honestly, you... What on earth are you thinking? Involving Owen and even calling an ambulance? What were you trying to accomplish? And above all, ruining my 60th birthday celebration? I always thought you seemed like a nasty woman, but this is beyond anything I imagined. That child you're carrying must be from an affair, isn't it? It's over. Divorce. Divorce. Mom, it's Owen. Oh, Owen! You must have had a tough time, right? That troublesome Eleanor caused you trouble too. Eleanor is at the hospital right now. I was really worried, but fortunately, the baby is safe. However, the doctor advised her to be admitted as a precaution, so she'll be resting for a while. So could you please stop sending her constant messages on WhatsApp? Please stop stressing her out any further. Well, I'm relieved the baby is safe. But if it wasn't that serious, shouldn't she be discharged and sent back home right away? Are you still saying things like that? Mom, you're being incredibly insensitive. But Eleanor is the daughter-in-law, so she needs to take care of the household properly. Having her hospitalized over something like this is just a waste of money and time. and the house won't run smoothly. Enough, Mom. This is the first time I've ever been this angry. That's how unforgivable this situation is. What? Owen, are you still with Eleanor? Is that really necessary? Yeah, I'm responsible for taking care of Eleanor as my brother specifically asked me to. Until he gets back, I'm going to fulfill that responsibility. Also, I had to turn off her phone, so you won't be able to reach her anymore. Please stop causing her any more trouble. What? Owen, you don't have to go that far for a woman like her. It's really disappointing to see that not only Mason but even you have been manipulated by her. I can't believe how rotten Eleanor's character is. The one with the rotten character is you, Mom. What? In truth, it should be my brother as her husband facing you in this situation. But since I'm here on his behalf, I'll take that role. Let's have a proper talk, Mom. Owen, what are you even saying? Mom, please think about this carefully. Eleanor is pregnant with your grandchild, and she's in her final month. She's less than 2 weeks away from her due date. She's in a very delicate condition. And yet she collapsed in the cold kitchen without any heating. What? This happened because you forced her to prepare everything for your 60th birthday celebration all by herself. Not only that, but even after everyone arrived, you practically locked her in the kitchen and ordered her not to leave. But wasn't calling an ambulance a bit too much? I was the one who called the ambulance, Mom. Your daughter-in-law, who's carrying your grandchild, collapsed, and you still wanted to push her beyond her limits without thinking. Wait, you called the ambulance? That's right. Mom, why would you deliberately make a pregnant woman overexert herself? Do you realize how critical this time is for her? Well, I just thought that since Eleanor lacked the awareness of her role as a daughter-in-law, she needed to be properly taught. I didn't think she could become a good mother otherwise, so I thought it was important to educate her as a daughter-in-law early on. What you're doing isn't education, Mom. It's nasty bullying. And you need to understand that. Anyone who sees this would know it's not education. What? Even I, as a single man, know that you need to treat a pregnant woman with care. And yet, despite being a woman yourself, having experienced being a daughter-in-law and having gone through childbirth twice, how could you treat the woman your son chose like this? I'm really disappointed in you, Mom. Owen! Hey, please calm down a little. I didn't do it just to be mean, you know? As you're aware, I just want Eleanor to become a proper daughter-in-law. But before you got into the ambulance with her, the look in your eyes, it was really frightening. But listen, a daughter-in-law is supposed to obey her husband's mother, the mother-in-law. I also devoted myself to and obeyed your grandmother, my mother-in-law. Really? Huh? Mom, you always complain to me and Mason about Grandma's perfectly reasonable advice. Honestly, Grandma's words were so right that even a child could understand them. But you refused to accept them. We couldn't stand hearing you grumble about it. No way! Why are you defending a woman like her? I'm your mother. Protecting Eleanor right now is just as important for me. By protecting her, I'm also protecting myself. For your own sake? What do you mean by that? Actually, I've been seeing someone, and I'm thinking about marrying her. I'm serious about her, and I was planning to introduce her to the family soon. But I was planning to bring her to the house next time. But what happened today has made me think a lot. Oh, that's wonderful news. You finally found a good match, Owen. Then I'll make sure to properly educate her so she'll be a fitting wife for you. Unlike Eleanor, who had a twisted personality from the start and was beyond saving, It's rare to find someone that bad. This time, if I properly educate her, she'll become a good daughter-in-law. That's exactly why I want you to stop, Mom. What do you mean? After seeing how you behaved today, I'm certain that I can't let her meet you. So I've decided to take her last name. I'm going to build a new family with her away from you. Owen, how could you do that? That's ridiculous. It's already decided. By the way, I discussed this with Dad earlier and he gave his approval. So no matter what you say, Mom, your opinion isn't needed. What? Your dad's there with you? Why? He came to the hospital because he was worried about Eleanor. Actually, all the relatives who were at your 60th birthday celebration were really concerned about Eleanor too. Of course, it wouldn't have been good for everyone to rush to the hospital. So they were considerate and let Dad and me know over the phone how worried they were. But the only person who was being verbally abusive toward Eleanor was you, Mom. What? That's not true. Everyone must have misunderstood me. I'm sorry, but that's the reality. Oh, it looks like my brother just arrived. What? Mason? But he was supposed to be working today. When I told him about Eleanor, it just so happened that he'd finish his work. So he's headed over here right away. Then I should go too. You don't need to come. I've already asked the hospital to bar you from entering so you won't cause any more trouble. What? Why would you do that? Because you don't understand, Mom. So don't come. My brother and I are going to discuss what happens next. All right, I'll be leaving now. Wait a minute. Owen? Owen! Thanks to the unwavering support of Owen and Mason that day, my baby and I were able to get through it safely. I can't express enough how grateful I am to them. After that, Jane started being avoided by the rest of the relatives. It seems she finally realized just how much trouble her selfish actions had cost everyone. Shortly after turning 60, she began living in solitude. She was forced to confront the reality that the so-called education she imposed on me was nothing more than self-satisfaction. I hear that now she receives the same cold stares from others that she once directed at me. On the other hand, Owen still visits us from time to time. His words, "I want to do everything I can for the family from now on," give me great strength. And Mason is even more dedicated to his work for the sake of our baby and me. Without the two of them, I wouldn't have been able to live as strongly as I have. I'm filled with gratitude.
It's been almost a year. I can't get any work done whenever I started to think about it. You would understand how I feel, right? Of course I do. I feel exactly the same. I still have so many regrets and I can't get my mind in order. It's all my fault. It's not your fault, so you shouldn't blame yourself. But if I had been more careful, if I had been more aware, maybe this wouldn't have happened. I can't stop thinking about it. You don't have to feel that way. I know you did your best, and I did the best I could too. That's why it doesn't pay off. I know. I hope you feel better soon. I really do. It's been a year of conflicting feelings of sadness, anger, and emptiness. I really need to think about the solution of this matter, but I think let's just do the best we can right now. Yeah, thank you. I'm so grateful to have you as my husband, Stuart. Thank you. I'm grateful to have you as my wife, Samantha. I'll promise I'll stay together with you in sickness and in health. That was my vow 5 years ago. Indeed. Well then, let's discuss about it when we get home. Yeah, good luck with your work. You too. Samantha, is now a good time for you to talk? Hello, Jude. I just got home, so we can talk now. What is it? I need to tell you something. I'm a little bit nervous to say this, but I'm getting married. Really? Congratulations. You are a career woman, so I thought you'd choose to remain single, but I'm really glad for you. Is that sarcasm? Are you asking me to give up my life as a woman just because I have a good career? No, it's not that, but anyway, I'm thinking about having a wedding party. You'll attend, right? Of course, I'll attend together with my husband. So, have you decided on the date? Yes, October 7th. What? I'm afraid I must tell you that we won't be able to attend on that day. Do you have other plans? You are aware that we can't attend on that day, aren't you? Did you forget about that? What do you mean? Well, it's the anniversary of our son's death. You remember that, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. There's a couple who canceled their wedding, so I managed to make a reservation on that day. It's just a coincidence that it's on the same day. But you remember that day is the first anniversary of my son's death, right? Is there a problem? I beg your pardon? Are you telling me that you won't attend the memorial service? I don't think it's a good idea to spend time on someone who's no longer alive. I'd rather you celebrate those who are living in the present, like me and my husband to be. What a thing to say. My son, who was in the prime of his life, just passed away. He just started to learn talking. He was about to live a happy life, but I don't care about that. All the relatives are planning to attend my wedding. We haven't informed them yet. I was hoping for you to attend my son's memorial service. I was not in debt to your son. It's not like I wanted him to be born anyway. He came into the world on his own, didn't he? I don't think I owe him anything. Gee, that's rude. To be honest, I don't feel like celebrating any wedding. Is that so? Then why don't you mourn your son alone? What? I'm sure my brother and my relatives will give my marriage their heartfelt blessing. That's enough. You can go ahead and shed some tears for your dead son. What a terrible thing to say. But you should at least send me the congratulatory gift for my wedding. You're my brother's wife, so it's your duty. I can't believe you just said that. Besides, my husband won't be attending your wedding. He loved my son so much. My brother loved me too. He's always been the sweetest, most sisterly boy since he was a little. I can't tell you how much I missed him when he got married. I know that, but what you're doing is just too much to bear. I'm sure my brother would be absolutely delighted since I'm getting married. I feel sorry that you have to spend time alone, but it can't be helped. I'm so full of happiness right now. Are you done with work already? I just left the office right now. Everything went smoothly today. That's great. Anyway, I need to talk to you. What happened? I just got a call from your sister. Apparently they've decided to have a wedding party. Seriously? I guess my sister is finally settling in. So, when is the wedding? Well, October 7th. What? Are you kidding me? That's what I said to her too. But they managed to get a reservation for the venue on that day, so they decided to go on with the wedding party. There's no way we can attend the wedding. I know, I told her that you won't be able to attend either. But your sister said that you are a kind man who cares for her, so you will be there no matter what. That's ridiculous. You know how I've been feeling for the past year, don't you? Your sister told me that I should mourn for my dead son alone. She also told me to give her a proper congratulatory gift. I was so surprised, sad, and angry. I could hardly breathe. That's so true. I'm very angry right now that my hands are shaking. I'm not sure if I can deal with her from now on. I'm really thinking of cutting ties with her. I feel the same too. That heartless woman is neither my sister nor my relative. But you adore your sister so much, don't you? You don't force yourself. How can I adore her after what happened? Besides, this wedding? If she were in front of me right now, I would have beaten her to a pulp. I'm relieved to hear that, but I want you to be at the wedding. Why? I'm not going to that woman's wedding. But you're making progress on the case, right? Yeah, we'll know everything tomorrow. Well then, I guess it's even better if you attend the wedding. Jude, may I have a word? Oh, hi Samantha, what is it? Did you change your mind? Are you going to tell me that you'll be at my wedding? No, I will not attend the wedding, but my husband will be there. I knew it! I have no doubt that he's happy about his beloved sister's marriage. Well, I don't think so. Huh? What did you just say? Nothing. I feel sorry for you anyway. Looks like your husband gave up on you. Mourning alone on the first anniversary of your son's death. It brings tears to my eyes. Do you think so? It's your fault that I ended up in this situation. You've been tormenting me for a whole year. Why do you think it's my fault? I don't understand. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Stop messing around. I'm going to have the happiest day of my life that day, so stop saying nasty things. Do you think mourning my son is a nasty thing? He's your own nephew. Well, I didn't say that. You're the one who ended up with that conclusion. Seems that you have a very strong assumption. I wanted to see my son so badly. I'm sure those feelings will be stronger that day. I don't care about that. In the first place, a woman like you shouldn't have become my brother's wife. That's why maybe God has decided to take your son away from you as a punishment. Punishment? Yes, punishment for taking my brother away from me. I knew it's time for you to be punished. I don't understand. Anyway, I hope the wedding goes well. I don't need your blessing. My wedding will be a big success. You won't be attending so I can have fun. I'm sure that your wedding will turn into a scary event. What? How dare you say that to me? I won't let you get away with it no matter how much you try. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Stop talking nonsense. Have you lost your mind because of the first anniversary of your son's death? You know what? I think you're more suited to be alone and lonely at the memorial service. That is your punishment for taking away my brother I love so much. Hey, what have you done? My marriage. You've ruined it. I thought I was finally going to be happy. I'll never forgive you. Oh, Jude, congratulations on your marriage. I'm now spending a quiet time with my son. How could you do that? You treated me like a criminal. You are a criminal anyway. Huh? You deserve to be punished, Jude. What? You're not making any sense. Anyway, I can't believe my brother played that video at the venue. What kind of video? Don't be so naive. A woman who looked exactly like me pushed a woman with a child out of the way. She was hit by a car that came at her at a high rate of speed, and the child, who was a boy, died. It's a scene you've seen before, am I right? What do you think you're doing? What do you mean? You know everything, right? What do you mean? I have no idea. Why did you let my brother play such an ominous video at the wedding celebration? The whole venue was on tenterhooks. I can understand that. We made it very realistic. I mean, it actually happened. You know that, don't you? No, what? It was my happiest day, and you ruined it, so I'll never forgive you. I see. I'm so sorry. I'm going to charge you alimony for ruining my wedding. Why me? I'm not paying you any alimony. You are the one who was supposed to pay it, right? Everyone was looking at me as if I were a criminal on my wedding day. It's all because of that weird video. It was so embarrassing. I broke out in a cold sweat. I don't even want to remember that day. I don't want to remember that day either, but I can't forget it. I lost my beloved son because of you. Today, I got my revenge for that. Huh? Are you out of your mind? Do you even know what you're talking about? Yes. You think I took your son away from you? Stop messing around with me. It's true, isn't it? I'll call the police if you keep talking nonsense. Go ahead, as you wish. Huh? I was pushed into the driveway that day, obviously by someone. I was so upset at the time, I didn't have time to think clearly. I lost my son as a result of that. That was an accident, right? You're just being paranoid. Your son died in an accident. There's nothing you can do about that. I couldn't accept it, so I talked to my husband about it. He was sad, but I decided to use a detective to find out how it all came to this. What? It took a while to get the result. You're kidding, right? Before the accident, I was shopping with my son at a supermarket just a few blocks from the accident site. Thankfully, the supermarket has security cameras. There's no way you could have been caught on that camera. It was a small image, but I was definitely pushed from behind. Is that true? Yes. I was holding hands with my son. We were pushed out into the driveway together. I shouldn't have held his hands. So what? Are you trying to say that it was me who pushed you? That's a false accusation. You can't assume it's me when you can't even see my face. Well, I saw your cheek for a second, and then I saw the mole on your chin. I can't believe you! I saw a mole on the right chin, just like you. No way! There are tons of people in the world with the same mole. Yes, but it was verified by a picture my husband took during the wedding. That was definitely you. Now that we have proof, you can't get away with it. Yes, I did it. I couldn't allow my cute little brother to get an ugly wife like you. I treated my brother with so much love and affection since he was a little boy. I couldn't accept the fact that he had a baby with you. I couldn't forgive you for being so happy about the birth of your child. I just wanted to punish you. So you really did that, sis. What? Stuart? This is Samantha's number, right? That's right. I'm with her right now, and I was finally able to get the evidence. What evidence? That you pushed my wife to the driveway. Huh? You have the video, right? Yeah, but they said they wasn't sure that it was you. I can't believe you just tricked me. When I saw the video, I was appalled. I mean, the woman looked exactly like you. I'm your brother, so I know. No, that must be some kind of a mistake. It wasn't me. I think it was someone else who hates Samantha. It's too late. I've taken a screenshot of your message earlier, so I'm going to the police now with this. No way! Are you trying to turn me into a criminal? I didn't mean to take that child away from you. I just wanted to embarrass Samantha. Why do you need to embarrass her? Samantha is my wife. Why would my sister embarrass the woman I love the most? And as a result, you even took the life of my beloved son. I will never forgive you, even if you atone for your sins. Don't ever show yourself in front of me again. Don't say that. I'm your only sister. How can you say such a thing after tearing the family I love so much apart? I don't consider you my sister anymore. Wait a minute. Jude, my husband has just left for the police station. Oh no! Whatever the reason, what you did is unforgivable. My husband and I have spent the past year thinking about the accident. I hope you can also experience the living hell that we've been going through. Do you really think you can do that? I have someone who has become my husband. Right now, I'm in the groom's waiting room at the ceremony hall. The groom saw the entire exchange. No way! Are you a heartless demon? Are you trying to take away all the happiness I finally found? I'll return those words back to you. My son is never coming back. His cute smile, voice, and his lovely eyes that looks just like my husband's. I will never be able to take a look at him anymore. Have you ever thought about my feelings? Please atone for your sins properly from now on. I don't want the groom to officially become the husband of a criminal, so I asked him to stand beside me. He said that the marriage certificate has not been submitted yet, so he wants to pretend this marriage never happened. What have you done? You took everything from me. I'll make sure I get my revenge. Remember that. You can talk to the police about what you want to say. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Hold on a sec. If I get caught, you'll be the sister-in-law of a criminal. You don't want that, do you? Now, tell my brother to come back. Jude, I wonder why you're still talking like that after all this time. My son is dead because of you. There's no way you can get away with it. I admit my guilt, but I didn't mean to take your son away from you. It was just a coincidence that a speeding car came in. I'll apologize and pay you as much as you want, so... Are you telling me that you want to put a price on my son's life? I can't do that. Money can't buy my son. If I could, I would, but I can't. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to make you learn your lesson. Believe me. But the reality is different. Jude, please be honest and admit it. No matter what you say, it won't change how my husband and I feel. Now, I just hope that you will atone for your sins with a clean heart. Please forgive me, Samantha. I know that I won't see you again. Take care. Oh no, I don't want to be a criminal. After that, Jude was sentenced to prison and spent some time in jail. Although the regret of my son's death has been put to rest, something heavy still weighs on my husband and my heart. Although we will no longer be involved with her, I hope that Jude will be able to live her life with a pure heart after her sentence is finished. My husband and I mourned our son once again and vowed to do our best in life. A year has passed since then. A new life is now growing in my belly. Together with my husband, I want to take good care of our child.
Hey Cameron, let's go on a date like we used to before we got married. I feel like we don't spend much time together these days.
Go on a date? But I've been busy lately. I've been working a lot.
I know, but I want to spend time with you at least on weekends. I want to be with you once in a while, and I want to make the most of our time together.
This weekend is tough. I have to help my mom.
Do you have to help her so often? I'm sure you don't have to go there this much.
Of course I do. She's lonely and alone. I should be there for her.
But I want to spend time with you too. We used to date every week before we got married. Let's go see a movie sometime. It's been a while since we've had a chance to go out together.
Well, let me think about it. I'm really tired these days and I'm worried about my mom.
Are you sure we can't at least go to a movie? I trust you, Cameron, but I wish you'd make time for us once in a while. I miss you. I want you to think about us sometimes.
Okay. But I can't make it this weekend, so I'll think about it next week. Zoe, I have sad news.
What?
Well, I was really looking forward to it, but I'm not going to be able to make our date on Saturday.
What? Oh my! I was so excited, I even bought new clothes. What happened?
I have to go back to my mom's house this weekend.
What? You're going over there again?
My mom called me. She asked me to help her with your yard. Also, she needs to clean out the garage. She said the yard is a mess and weeds are growing. On top of that, she just bought some new furniture and I need to help her move it in. Her friends are coming to visit, so I have to help clean up the whole house.
You don't have to do that much. Why don't you leave it to a handyman or a contractor?
Don't be so cold. I'm sure Mom misses me since my dad passed away. I should be there for her as much as possible.
I understand that. But can you just leave your wife alone? You've canceled on me 7 times already. Can you think a little more of me too?
I'm really sorry. I'll make it up to you next time. I'm going to be late for work again, so you don't have to stay up until I come home and you can go to bed first. I've got a lot of projects piling up lately, and I've been working a lot of overtime. I've got a client presentation coming up, so I've been slaving away every day preparing for it. And my boss has to go on a business trip suddenly. I'm supposed to take over the work for him as well, so I'm sure I'll be home late. I'm sorry for all of this, but I'll make it up to you someday. I promise.
Okay, it's work, so I understand. Zoe, can you do me a favor? Can you teach me how to use a computer again when you have time? Actually, I've been using the computer more and more lately, but I'm having a hard time understanding how to use it. In particular, I'm having trouble sending and receiving emails and doing research on the internet. I've always asked Cameron to help me, but I'd like to be able to do it by myself. Besides, I'd like to move forward with the other thing too. I can teach you on Saturday. Cameron said he is going to break his promise to me and going to help you. What? This time he's going to help you clean and tidy up your yard and the house. He's talking nonsense again. I didn't ask for any of that. I wish he'd stop using me as a reason for canceling a promise with you. I know, right? It's already obvious to me that he's lying. I'm sure he's having an affair. Hey Zoe, I have a question. When in the world are you going to divorce him? To be honest, it's hard for me to pretend that I don't know about his affair. I can't believe that my son, who used to be so faithful, has changed so much. But what hurts me even more is seeing you getting hurt. Oh, I'm not going to let him get away with it. Of course I'm going to divorce him, but only after I see that you get a new job. What? With your husband's inheritance and pension, You could live modestly. It's cool that you want to learn something new and work at that age. I want to support you, Stella. I will teach you how to use a computer. I will do my best so you can get an office job by the end of the year. Thank you so much for helping me. My husband was old-fashioned and didn't allow me to work, but I've always wanted to work. I'm the one who wants thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm so grateful for your call, which made me realize that Cameron had been lying to me. If you had not spoken to me then, I might still have been deceived by his lies. I'm glad I took the plunge then and asked you to teach me about computers. I'm happy to help you with anything you need to know about computers. I'm the head of the company's system administration department. I'm a pretty knowledgeable person. I really can rely on you. You know, I've always had a great respect for you, Zoe. I've always admired the way you work so hard on the computer. I've always wanted to work like you. Thank you for saying that. I admire you too for willing to get a job. I can't believe Cameron betrayed such a kind and nice person. He is such a stupid son. I don't know where I raised him wrong. I'll do my best to learn the computer so you can get divorced soon. Sounds great. People can do their best when they have a goal. So can I ask you to come over to my house this weekend? Let's study Excel again. Will do. Oh yes, I'd like to do something for you to show my appreciation. I'll buy that cake you like. There's a new bakery that opened recently, and it has a very good reputation. Thank you very much.
Zoe, I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to stay at my mom's again today. She says she's sad sleeping alone. She's been sad about spending the night alone since my dad passed away. She's usually doing her best, but at night she gets lonely.
It sounds like she's still having a hard time. Please be there for her as much as you can.
Thank you. I'm glad you're such an understanding wife.
You're welcome. Besides, I'm having fun over here. You don't have to worry about me at all.
What? What are you doing there?
I just had friends over for a visit. Oh, I know. If you are staying at Stella's house, can my friends stay here overnight? It's been a while since we've had a drink.
Yeah, I don't mind. I think I'll stay at my mom's until the evening tomorrow. Have a good time with your friends.
Okay.
I wanted to spend some time with you too, but I am worried about my mom. Mom's calling me, so I should get going. If you could let your friends know that I can't make it, that would be great. I'm sure you'll have a great time, so enjoy yourselves.
Cameron says he's staying there overnight. I don't know, he's always like this. So, I'm free tonight, so why don't you stay over at my place? Wouldn't it be fun to have a girls' night and chat?
It sounds like a lot of fun. You made such fun plans. It's like being a teenager again. I haven't had a girls' night out in years.
Great! You can turn your car and come back. I'll lend you pajamas and everything.
Thanks. I was feeling sad on the way home because I had such a great time earlier. I'm so glad I'm having a sleepover.
I'm so happy too. Actually, I've always wanted to have a sleepover with you.
That's very generous of you. I'm really thrilled, Zoe. I'm so happy to have you in my life. Well then, I'll bring you something too. I'll get you a drink on the way back there.
Then I'll order a pizza. Can I just order any pizza?
Oh dear, what a great idea. I haven't had junk food in decades because my husband didn't like it. The truth is, I love pizza and hamburgers.
If that's the case, leave it to me. I'll order all the pizzas I recommend.
You're going to order all the pizzas you recommend? I don't know if I can eat them all. What if I couldn't eat all of it?
Don't worry about it. You can leave it to me in that case too. I'm starving right now.
Geez, you're always so reliable and great. I'm so looking forward to spending time with you. Tonight is going to be a really nice night. What kind of drink shall I get? I'm so excited. Sorry, Zoe. I won't be home for a while from today. Oh yeah? Stella's calling you again, right? Just for the weekend this time? Or 2 weeks?
Maybe you'll be at her house for 2 months?
No, I have no idea how long I'll be gone.
Huh?
I've got a big problem. Mom suddenly collapsed. She won't be home for a while. I know you're probably surprised at the suddenness of it, but she has a heart condition. So I have to rush to the hospital right away. I have to stay with her.
Wow, sounds like a tough situation.
Your reaction is too cold. You're acting like it's somebody else's problem. My mom just collapsed, you know? Normally, I think you'd be more concerned. She is family to you too, and I would have thought you'd be a little more worried.
Sorry, your mother collapsed and she has a heart condition. It's a big deal and we should be worried about her. By the way, what caused her to collapse?
What? I don't know. I guess her heart stopped a little or something.
I see, her heart stopped. You know what?
What?
I think my heart is stopping too. Is it moving? Is it stopped? Which is it? I think I'm going to collapse too.
Huh?
Oh well, enough with the joke. I was just messing with you. Cameron, if you're going to lie, make it more believable.
What did you say?
You said my heart stopped a little and I collapsed. If one's heart stopped, that's the end of it.
Wait a minute. What the hell is going on? Is this Mom? Hey, why is my mom on Zoe's phone?
I'm with Zoe right now. I was just having dinner with her at my house.
What?
And then I get a text from you saying I've fallen ill. I couldn't help but laugh.
No, that's crazy. Why are you and Zoe having dinner together? You guys weren't that close, were you?
Actually, we're such good friends. We've even had a girls' night out before.
Huh?
And this isn't the first time we've had dinner at my house. We probably eat together 4 times a week now.
You see each other more than half a week?
I heard that you have been going home very late since the beginning of this year. Zoe said she was tired of having dinner just by herself every night, so I invited her to come over to my place. Since then, she's been coming to my house 4 times a week, but you haven't noticed.
What's going on? When did you two become so close? Don't wives and mother-in-laws usually have some distance there?
Some are like that, and some are like us. Anyway, you should come back to my house right now and sign the divorce papers.
What? Divorce papers? Wait. I can't even keep up with this. Why are we suddenly talking about divorce?
Because she doesn't deserve someone like you. I know all about your lies and cheating, and Zoe and I are good friends. You are going to divorce Zoe. That's all you need to know.
I don't get it at all. I don't know what you're talking about. The lies, the cheating. How long has it been going on? How much do you know about it?
I'm telling you, I know all of it. Just come over here right now. I'm sure your cheating girlfriend is with you right now. Bring her over too. We're just about to finish dinner. Then we'll talk. Cameron, listen to what I'm going to tell you. I've filed the divorce papers. It won't be official until tomorrow, but it's done. So this is the end of our relationship.
What? You already did it?
I've been thinking, how much you've hurt me, how much you've lied to me. I couldn't take it anymore. I think this is the best way for me. Well then, take care.
Well, wait. When in the world did you know about my affair? Since when have you been preparing for a divorce?
Well, I just explained it to you. I've known about your affair for a year.
Really?
But it wasn't until this year that I became convinced of the affair. Stella contacted me and asked me to teach her how to use her computer. We started communicating from there, and I realized you were lying.
Then you and Mom have been aware of my lies all along? And yet you pretended you didn't know? How long have you been doing this? How long have you been laughing at me and making fun of me? I can't believe that you guys were working together to betray me. I'm shocked that it was all a lie.
Huh? You're the worst, aren't you? Don't play the victim. You really are a jerk.
You're the one who's jerk here.
I trusted you. I believed you were a kind man who cared for your mother, who lived alone. That's why I forgave you no matter how many times you canceled our date. You betrayed me like that and cheated on me, so don't play the victim.
Well, that's...
And you even used your mother to cover up your affair. You're so rude to me and to Stella. You're disgusting. How can you blame us for that?
Well,
The divorce is final, and you're going to pay alimony. You're going to have to take full responsibility for cheating on me. You and your cheating girlfriend better be ready.
sorry.
Zoe, guess what? I just got a call from the company I had a job interview with. Thanks to you, I've been hired as a part-time office worker. I can use Excel, and the hourly rate is really good. Congratulations! I thought for sure you were going to get the job, and I'm so happy for you. I've been a stay-at-home mom just taking advantage of my husband for so long. I'm so happy that from now on I'll be able to earn money on my own. I didn't realize how great and wonderful it is to work with your own hands and earn money. I never thought this day would come. I can do what I want with my income and support myself. I am unbelievably happy. As long as you can use a computer, you can work no matter what your age or physical condition. It may be a little difficult at first, but once you get used to it, you may want to look for a job where you can work from home. Recently, remote work is on the rise, and there are many jobs that can be done from home. For example, data entry, online support, freelance work, etc. There are so many options out there.
That's great, but first I need to sell the house. I'm one step closer to my dream.
What? You're selling your house? That's a big decision. It's a place you've always cherished. I'm sure a lot of thought went into that decision. Why did you decide to sell it?
I've been thinking about it ever since my husband passed away. I feel lonely living alone in a big house. I was thinking of moving to an apartment when I got a job. I wanted to live in a place that I could decorate to my taste.
That's a wonderful dream. How about my apartment then? There was a vacancy the other day.
What? In your apartment? Your apartment is in a convenient location and has great surroundings. There's a shopping mall and a park nearby, and transportation is great, right? Besides, I feel safer with you nearby. And if something goes wrong, I can always go to you for help. I'm really happy to live in such an ideal place.
It's very convenient being so close to the station. The room that became available is on the lower 3rd floor, so the rent is quite cheap. Best of all, I'm in the same apartment. You can always come over on your days off.
Sounds wonderful. I've decided to sign the contract already.
Yeah.
But are you sure you want to do this? You divorced Cameron. I'm not your mother-in-law anymore. You don't have to be this nice to just an old lady.
What are you saying? I already consider you a friend, Stella. So please continue to be friends with me.
I'm so happy I'm crying. I want to continue to be friends with you too, Zoe. If you want, you can come over for dinner every day.
Thank you so much. I'll help you move in any time, so please feel free to call me.
Well then, first of all, I have to get ready for the sale as soon as possible. I've got a job lined up, so I'll be busy. That's right. Can you keep Cameron in the dark about the sale of my house and where I'm moving to?
Okay, but are you sure you don't want me to tell him about it?
I don't even want anything to do with that stupid son anymore. Really, he has let me down. I trusted him so much and raised him to be a decent man, and he betrayed you and me like this. Just thinking about it makes me angry. I don't want anything to do with that boy anymore, and if I could, I'd cut him off completely. So I'm thinking I'm just going to leave him.
Understood. I will do my best to help you start a new life. Don't worry about it.
Zoe, I'm in trouble. Do you know where my mom is? I tried to go back to her house, but to my surprise, the house had been sold before I knew it. I asked all my relatives and friends, and they all say they don't know where my mom is. I thought maybe you might know something.
Cameron, I'm sorry, but I have no idea where your mother is. I know you're in trouble, but I can't help you.
You and Mom always seem to get along so well. You said you spent time together even when I wasn't around. You know each other well, don't you? You really know where she is, don't you? I'm begging you. Don't lie to me and tell me.
I can't tell you what I don't know. No matter how well we know each other, I never heard anything about her new whereabouts. I have no idea where she went.
Oh no, then where the hell did my mom go? The word is out about the divorce, and everyone is cold to me.
You know, what kind of son sends his mother to the hospital as an excuse for cheating on his wife? No wonder everyone despises you.
I really don't know what to do. If I don't have home, where am I going to live?
You should just go out and live on your own. Just rent an apartment or something. Oh, that's right. You were fired because you were caught cheating on me, weren't you? There's surprisingly few places that lend an apartment to unemployed people.
Did you know I was fired?
I heard about it. And I heard that the girl you were cheating on me dumped you. I heard she switched to a younger guy who has more money.
You know all that stuff?
She's a terrible woman to dump you after giving all the money you had. And what's more, I took almost all of your remaining money with property division and alimony. No job, no money, no home. You're going to have a tough life from now on.
If you know that much, please tell me where my mother is. I'm not going to ask you to get back together, so at least tell me where she is. First of all, I want to live with my mother and get my life back on track.
Don't you think about her feelings a little? She sold her house without telling you anything, right? Why can't you understand that she doesn't want to see her stupid son's face anymore?
Oh no.
You should at least try to start your life over by yourself. You brought this on yourself. Don't cause any more trouble for her.
Zoe, I beg you, please reconsider. I want to tell her how much I regret.
Regret? What are you talking about now? Don't tell me you've forgotten what you've done.
I'm really sorry. I'm ashamed of myself for doing such a stupid thing as cheating on you. I'm so sorry that I hurt you so much. So please, will you give me another chance?
A chance? How many times have I been betrayed by you? I'm not stupid enough to be fooled by those words anymore.
Zoe, I'm really going to change. I'll sort things out with my mother and I'll think about my life with you too.
Enough. I don't believe a word you say anymore. It's over.
Please, we used to be married, so help me out.
You are persistent. It's too late. I have moved on with my own life already. Please do not contact me or Stella anymore. If you ever contact me, I will consider legal action.
Oh no, my life is over.
After that, Cameron's lies and cheating came to light, and his life went to the bottom. He lost his job, his girlfriend dumped him, and all that was left was a small savings and a life of loneliness. He had to rent a small apartment by himself. He has no job, and it is hard for him to pay the rent, so he has to work part-time to make ends meet. It seems that he is living in a harsh reality, far from the glamorous life he used to lead. On the other hand, Stella has acquired computer skills and has been hired as a part-time office worker. Her efforts are truly amazing. She is now completely accustomed to her job and feels the joy of earning money on her own. Now that she has moved into my apartment, we are neighbors and support each other. As for me, my work is going well, and I'm spending quality time with Stella.
Laura, I would like to have a few words with you. I would like to hear about your history. Hi, Mary. What kind of things do you want to know? Tell me about your childhood, your home environment, and your parents. I grew up in an institution. My parents passed away when I was very young. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I can't believe you married into our family under those circumstances. Would that be a problem? Don't you think it is degrading for someone like you to become a member of our family? But I'm in love with Ryan. Love? Stop using such sweet words and not looking at reality. Reality is not that sweet. Isn't our feelings important? Do you really believe that someone who grew up in an institution can marry our son?
Yes, I believe so. I wonder where that confidence of yours comes from. You should know where you stand. We trust each other. I think that is the most important thing. Trust. How much trust do you think someone who grew up in an institution deserves? If my past is such a problem, why didn't you tell me sooner? Huh? If you want my son to be happy, you should at least be aware of that. How brazen are you? I never thought it would be a problem. That's why I'm saying you were not raised well. It's totally disrespectful of you to leave something you don't understand as it is. I have done my best. That is the problem. I'm sorry that you don't recognize my efforts. What exactly are you saying that I should do? First, show us some respect. Then, understand who you are and be modest. Understood. I will make more effort from now on. Maybe it's too late for that. What do you mean? Oh, don't you get it? Get what? Your love is worth nothing to us. I can't bear to have someone like you as a family. I want to build a future with Ryan. Is that such a problem? Problem? It is a big problem. How much shame would it bring to us to have someone like you in our family? I just want to be happy with Ryan. You are being naive. Look at the reality. You grew up in an institution and we are upper class. You can't make up the difference. Still, we will try. That is the power of love. Your efforts are meaningless. We are not going to accept you. Do what you want, but it won't change the fact. Oh my. Hi, Laura. I warned you so clearly when the marriage proposal came up. Why didn't you listen to me? You wasted my kindness. Excuse me? This is why people who grew up in institutions are not worth it. I don't understand. On behalf of the groom's family, I would like to say something. We believe that accepting you is going to degrade our family. I want you to break off this engagement. Therefore, your marriage to Ryan will be canceled. What? Why are you saying this all of a sudden? It's not sudden. I told you about it already, didn't I? You remember we exchanged texts when you first came to our house? Yes, of course. But I can't believe that you would call off an engagement on a wedding day. What on earth is the problem? It's because we decided that it would be a disgrace to our family's dignity for you to marry our son. Me? Disgrace to your family's dignity? I guess those who are educated only at the bottom of the social ladder don't understand, unless I make myself clear. You who grew up in an institution lives in a different world from those of us from the upper class. That's why we decided to break up the marriage. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you understand? And Ryan thinks the same way. Today is the day of the wedding, you know? I didn't hide my background from you. I don't understand why you're saying such a thing on the wedding day. I hate that kind of rebellious attitude too, because it clearly shows how bad you were brought up. We were waiting for your apology, you know? Apology? You should have apologized to us by the day before the wedding. I'm sorry for growing up at an institution. Thank you for accepting me even though I didn't grow up well. Please do not hesitate to discipline me harshly. After all, I did not listen to any of those words. I am very sorry, and at the same time, I'm relieved to repel you. Oh, I see. How are you going to contact everyone you invited? The groom's side here has already started to call off the wedding. You should get on with your bride's side as well. I am already at the ceremony. Then you should be the one to contact the wedding hall. I see. Well then, I guess I have no choice. Well, the number of people you invited to the wedding is smaller than ours, so I'm sure it will all be over in no time. This lack of personal connections is another sign of your poor upbringing. I shudder to think of someone like you joining our family. When I hear that you grew up in an institution, I knew that you didn't receive a proper education. Your parents must have been a bunch of jerks too. They loved me, but they passed away due to illness. Love is an easy word to use, but the reality is not so easy. No matter how much you talk about love, it has no value to our family. No matter how hard you try, you cannot change where you came from, and you will never measure up to our standards. If you truly intend to be a part of our family, you should be more humble. Your attitude is totally unacceptable. Think for a moment how much of an embarrassment you are to our family. I understand. I have no choice but to protect the dignity of our family. You must understand that. This bad upbringing will not go away easily, no matter how hard you try. Not only the way you look and the way you speak, but the way you think itself is different from ours. This is why you are not qualified to be our family. All I wanted was to be happy with Ryan. Your happiness becomes our family's unhappiness. How much trouble will it cause for someone like you to be a part of our family? You are so badly brought up that you can't even understand that. No matter how hard you try, this will never change. We are not going to accept you. Is that all you have to say? Yes, it is. We don't accept you. I'm formally calling off the engagement. Understood. If that is your intention, I accept it. But please, let me speak to Ryan directly. It's useless. He has no choice but to follow my decision. Still, I want to talk to him. Do as you please, but it won't change the outcome. Hey, Jason. Are you reading this? Did you already arrive at the venue? I really wanted to see you and talk in person. The wedding is canceled. Hey, Laura. I just got a call from the president, who was invited on the groom's side. I thought I'd ask him what the heck was going on. Ryan's mother said that since I grew up in an institution, she doesn't want me to marry Ryan. Huh? I just called and confirmed this with Ryan. He said, I can't go against what my mother decided. What the heck is that? I understand what you're trying to say, but the wedding is canceled. I'm sorry to trouble you, but please help me contact everyone. I'm going to talk to the people who have arrived at the venue to inform them about the cancellation and apologize. Oh, okay. Laura, are you okay? I was so worried about you. You're my precious little sister. I'm sorry for worrying you so much. I never thought this would happen. I don't know if I could have handled it on my own. I had so many things to deal with after that, I didn't have time to get depressed. I can imagine that you were preoccupied. You might start to get depressed gradually now that everything is done. I don't mean to be negative, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I guess. I wish I could have been there for you to help you out. Even though things have settled down, you still haven't officially called off your engagement with Ryan. And there is no doubt that there will be more trouble. At that time, you definitely shouldn't deal with it alone. I'm coming over there now. Let's work this out together. If having me by your side can lighten the load on your mind even a little, that's the best I can do. I will continue to support you, so please feel free to ask me anything. I don't know how things will go with Ryan, but no matter what the outcome is, I will be on your side. So don't keep it to yourself. If you have any problems, call me right away. I'm worried about you, so let's keep in touch often. This may be a difficult time for you,
but you will get over it, I promise.
Yeah, thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I will not hold it all together within myself, but will rely on you. I don't know what will happen with Ryan, but with you by my side makes me feel safe. I am grateful that you are coming here to support me. I can be strong if you are here. Thank you so much.
Laura, I have a message for you.
A message? What is it?
I forgot to tell you something very important.
What?
This engagement breakup was caused by your bad upbringing, so you have to pay me alimony.
Alimony?
And of course, you have to pay 100% of the cancellation fee, since it was canceled on the day of the wedding.
The breaking of the engagement was initiated by you, and considering the reason for it, I think it is your fault.
Are you going to argue again?
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying the fact.
You really didn't grow up well. I can't imagine someone like you marrying my son. Listen to me, Laura. Let me teach you a lesson for your future. People at the bottom of the social ladder like you should not go against the upper-class people like us. You must learn how to get around in the world by yourself, all right?
What do you mean?
It means that those at the bottom should not go against the upper class. The fact that I have to explain it to you using easy words is also an evidence of your poor upbringing, isn't it?
Now let me ask you a question. If you say that those who grew up in an institution are at the bottom of society and have a bad upbringing, then my brother who also grew up in the same institution has the same problem. Does that mean that my brother who also grew up in an institution is the same way?
Of course! You and your brother are equally illiterate. I'm really tired of dealing with uneducated people. It is utterly impossible for someone like you to marry Ryan. The fact that your brother grew up in the same institution means that he is equally undignified. Do you have any idea how much shame you would bring to us? Wait a minute.
Huh?
I see. Then I'll pay your alimony and wedding cancellation fee.
Huh?
What is this all of a sudden? You sound different. Excuse me for interrupting. I'm Laura's brother, Jason.
Oh.
As an older brother, I couldn't let you continue talking to her like this. I cannot tolerate anyone who talks to my sister like this. As her only relative, I would like to intervene.
Even if the elder brother were to intervene, it would not change anything. After all, you're the only relative of Laura's, but you're so rude for not meeting my family and myself, aren't you? I really can't believe it. We can't welcome you with such an insane attitude.
I told you that I was on an overseas assignment at the time. Of course, I would have returned home if necessary. I think when you found out that I was being adopted by another family, you said I was not exactly family, and you did not need to see me, right?
Well, it doesn't change the fact that you two grew up in institutions and are at the bottom of the social ladder. Wouldn't it be better to avoid further embarrassment going this far? You guys are not worthy to be a part of our family after all. Please, take it easy.
Well then, to your husband and your son Ryan, tell them that Jason Damon wants to pay the fee for breaking off the engagement and the wedding cancellation fee.
Why should I bother to tell them?
If you would just pay it in an honest manner, that will be all. Because it's not going to happen with you.
Huh?
Anyway, you will understand if you tell them. Please understand that from this point on, I will be the one who's talking. I am sure your husband and son will understand how rude you are. I hope that my intervention will help us to have a decent conversation. Please be aware that all future correspondence will be conducted through me.
Is this Jason?
Laura's elder brother? If I text to Laura, we can talk, right? Could you please reply to me? Best regards. How was the reaction of your husband and son? I apologize for that. That's an abrupt apology. Of course it is. I didn't expect it to be you. I had no idea that you were the president of company XYZ, which accounts for 70% of my husband's company's sales. Does that mean the family you were adopted into was the family of the former president of company XYZ? Yes, that's what it means. Therefore, at the wedding, company XYZ, which had been invited as one of your husband's business partners, asked my adopted father, who was the president of the company XYZ, to attend as the company representative. I was asked to attend as the bride's brother. However, this was a private matter, so I had not informed anyone other than the groom, Ryan, the fact that I was the president of company XYZ. What? Ryan knew about you? Yes, he did. So, when you broke off the engagement in a violent manner, did he resist in any way? Come to think of it, the moment he opened his mouth to say something, either I or my husband yelled at him and didn't give him a chance to speak. After I told Laura to break off the engagement, he stayed in his room for a long time. I see. And? What? The alimony and the wedding cancellation fee. How much would it be in total? Oh, no, that's outrageous. I think we should pay it. We will pay the alimony to Laura. We will also pay all expenses for the wedding. You have my word. I understand. I will have my lawyer visit you at a later date and entrust him with the details of the breakup of the engagement. From now on, please communicate with us through that lawyer. Yes. Please be advised that we will also ask you to delete Laura's contact information. Understood. I am truly sorry. I'm sorry to say it is all our fault. We will make sure that this will not happen again. It is for the best. For my sister's sake, I don't want any more trouble. It would be helpful if you could respond promptly when your lawyer contacts you. Yes. Then I will leave this matter in the sole discretion of my lawyer. Thank you very much. Yes, I am very aware of that. Please do not hesitate to let us know if you have any questions or need anything additional. Understood. Well, I will leave you now. I am truly sorry. Hey, Laura, I heard that your alimony has been paid in full.
Yes, it did. I guess it's over now.
I see. By the way, I heard you talk to Ryan on the phone for the last time, right?
Yes, I did. I don't think we can get back together, but I wanted to tell him how I really feel.
What did he say?
First, he will leave his parents' house. He's also quitting his father's company and won't be following his footsteps. He said that his weak will was the only reason he ended up like this. He's thinking of it as a kind of atonement and spiritual discipline.
I see. I still think it's a bit naive, but he seems to be trying in his own ways, so I won't say anything.
Come to think of it, Ryan's father too. I heard that his father gave up his position as a president to someone else.
It was a result of thinking about how to avoid any problems in the relationship between our company and his. Apparently, the new president was brought in from the outside. He is planning to take a smaller severance package than planned and move back to the countryside.
I see.
But his wife Mary is not so happy. She was so upset with the outcome that she slapped her husband with divorce papers, saying, "If you don't want to divorce me, you should continue to be the president." She's now back at her parents' house, which is 2 hours away by plane.
What? Hey, does that mean...
It's already decided to replace the president. Let's see how things will turn out.
I see.
Laura, I have a favor to ask you. Please talk to your brother.
Talk to my brother? What on earth would I talk about? You know, our family is about to be torn apart. I don't want a divorce. I can't do anything about that, even if you tell me now. But I need your help. My help? No matter what I do, the situation will not change. You might be able to convince your brother to protect our family. Why should I protect your family? It's not my fault that this happened. But if you don't help me, I'm in real trouble. I don't want a divorce. That is your problem. It has nothing to do with me. Why are you so cold? We're family. We should help each other, right? Family? We are not family. Have you forgotten that you did not accept me as family? I cannot and will not do anything about it. Please do not interfere with my life anymore. I will block all your contacts. Do something about it. Please, help me. Laura? After that, Mary's husband filed for divorce immediately. She was furious at her husband's selfish behavior and blamed him, demanding a larger share of the property, but he coldly refused. She had no choice but to ask Ryan for help, but he was also unemployed, and the two became poor. In the end, Mary and Ryan ran out of money to live on, and they were desperate. When I heard this, I did not feel any sympathy. They are complete strangers, and I want them to live their lives as they pleased. I am slowly healing from the trauma of the loss, thanks to my brother's help. I don't want to be in a relationship for a while. In the future, if I fall in love with someone, I would like him to meet my brother soon. I hope that day would come someday.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!